Hello, everybody. This is AG here, and I have a very exciting announcement slash opportunity to make. This is something that I don't know has really ever been done before, maybe to this level, but it is something that I have thought of for a little while, especially since I have a new career path essentially and don't have as much time on my hands. But the big news, the big announcement is I am looking for a new manager slash moderator for the channel and the Discord server. And there's a lot to this that I have written down. Of course, a lot more details are in the Discord server. Of course, you have to be in the Discord server to apply, I guess. This is going to be a lot like a regular job. I don't want it to seem like that. But the big kicker is with this, I will be paying whoever is in this position. I feel like it's only, fair to do so, that if you're going to be doing at least some bit of work for me, you deserve at least some little bit of compensation. That is how I am. And, while it isn't going to be within any legal minimum wage terms, I think on the scale of all that we do here, a little bit of something is better than nothing. Hey, I make absolutely nothing off of this. This is all simply a hobby, but one that I enjoy so much that I'm willing to pay someone else to help me out with it. How's that sound? But here's the big deal. I have a little job description, I guess you can say, for the position. And I have written down, and, you can let me know if this sounds corny or not. But this exciting opportunity will have you be a part of the NR Racing action and content on AG, the channel, like never before. This paid opportunity, like I mentioned, it is a paid opportunity, will have you assisting myself in the many tasks that help run the NR content on the channel. And here are the assignments of the position. And let's see if we can switch off our little... That was perfect. That was perfect. I didn't even know I had that set up. You can see it right here. The assignments of the position include recording, editing, and running the IndyCar series, with the exception of the Indy 250. Now, if you've been in the Discord server, there has been a lot of discussion about whether the IndyCar series will even return next year. But if there is someone else to run the IndyCar series, well then, hey, there you go. We can still do it next year. Obviously, I'm going to still do the Indianapolis 250. It's racing I absolutely love doing. But that's the big one right there. The other big one here, and this is something that I want to do, I'm excited to start this new venture, if it is all possible, co-host a new weekly NR Racing podcast with myself. I don't know what this is going to look like, but I want to do something with it. It seems like these days everyone has a podcast, but I'd love for there to be a podcast on NR Racing. And not just my own stuff, while the podcast probably focus a lot on my own NR Racing stuff. I want to get people who are involved in NR Offline and interview them and just make a big thing about it, I guess you can say. I think it would be great to have a podcast related to NR Offline Racing. I absolutely love NR Offline Racing, in case you haven't realized that yet. And this is something that I'd love to do, and wouldn't be able to do it by myself. I'd love to have a co-host, two co-hosts with me every single week to spice it up and make it interesting. Obviously, it's in idea phase right now, but definitely something that whoever's in this position would be a part of. Assist and run the weekly signups for the Sprint Series. Now, this is another thing that has kind of been toying with my mind a lot lately. Will I be able to do the Sprint Series? Do I want to do the Sprint Series? And I think the Rowdy Energy Pro Series right now is making me a little less excited for the Sprint Series. Not many people are interested in the Pro Series, which is fine. Everyone has a different interest in all that. A lot more people were interested in the Sprint Series than the Pro Series. But have someone else maybe run the signups every week for it, so I don't have to do it myself. There's a lot of work that goes into each and every week, and definitely took a lot of time out of my hands to run it, but having someone else do that and maybe record and edit select Sprint Series races as well. My goal is, and my idea is, for the Sprint Series next year is to not have any ratings at all, so that would make that very possible. Moderate and run the AG Discord server. There's no moderators in the server except myself, and I think it's about time we have somebody moderate the server and help run the server with all the details and information that go along with it. Assist in planning with the races and series on the channel. Of course, whoever's in this position will help make decisions on scheduling and whatnot. Of course, especially with the Haas IndyCar series or whatever the IndyCar series might end up becoming. help promote the Wawa Cup series. I'm not sure what this is going to look like, but obviously that's the main focus on the channel at this point. Definitely the biggest project, my favorite project to do, and you'd help in the promotion of the series. I'd still be running the series myself, of course. And if you have any series yourself, bring them over and run them on the channel. You might be asking, you're running them all on the channel, how do I do that? There is actually a functionality on YouTube to allow someone else to be a manager or an editor on a channel without having to give out the password or anything. And I just found that out today, which is why I'm so excited about this, because whoever is going to be in this position will have access to upload videos and signups and whatever to the channel. And obviously, everything would be run by me first before you would do so, but definitely an opportunity to get your name out there, get, your NR knowledge out there on the channel. There's over 1,000 subscribers to this channel, and, definitely would love to have someone else bring their content over here to spice things up a little bit. Right candidate will possess the following qualities. Obviously, prior experience in running an NR offline series. So there's a lot of you guys who do watch the channel do run your own series, and hey, it's a lot of fun. If you know the basic knowledge of the game, you don't have to know as much as I do, and I know a lot. Not trying to brag here, but I've been around it a lot. You don't have to know the ionize and all that stuff. I can help you out with all that. Basic knowledge of a video editing software, which, make it look nice, of course, but it doesn't have to be to the level of what I do. And basic knowledge of Discord, I think most of y'all know that pretty much, but obviously if you're going to be moderating the Discord server, would like for you to know a little bit about Discord. Good organizational skills, obviously we'll be sharing a lot of spreadsheets and all that stuff, and discussing all these different, logistics that go into each of these NR series and races and whatnot. There's a lot to it, especially with what I do. And of course, enthusiasm for NR offline racing. I think we all have that, but that's definitely a big one. And of course, I put this on here just, out of caution, but do request that the candidate is at least 18 years old, obviously. With me being 24, wouldn't be comfortable having a minor in that position as well, for obvious reasons. And my goal is to pay this person $20 a week for their assistance and whatever that might be. So yes, this is a big deal. This is an idea that I've had for a little while here, and especially now that I have this new full-time job, back a house in my personal life, I don't have as much time anymore, and I'm like, will I be able to properly run everything I want to next year? This is an exciting opportunity to really send this channel to a new height, allow someone else to be featured on the channel a lot more, and we get to still have all the series that we like on the channel, and I think it's a win-win. But hey, let me know what you think. If you want to apply for this position, the application will be open in the Discord server in announcements via a little Google form. I'll also post what you see right here there as well. And I will also be conducting interviews. This is so much like a job, and I want to take it seriously, of course, and I want to make sure I find the right person for this position. We'll see how it all goes. Let me know if you're interested in Discord, and sign up fill out the little Google form for your application, and I will get back to you at some point on scheduling an interview. Man, and this sounds like a job all in all. I mean, it kind of is in a way, but obviously nothing too overly official, and we'll have fun with this. So yeah, that's the exciting thing. I'm excited for it. I hope you're excited for it as well. And I look forward to discussing this further with more of you here in the next couple of weeks. So yeah, when I get this all set up and ready for next year with the Wawa Cup series and everything, I have a lot of things planned for it, and I'm excited to see where it all goes. So that's all I got. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I will see you guys later.